Best way to start a campaign, start cutting bits of yourself off. Good evening, YouTube. Apparently, CK2 is where the money is. So, we're going to play some CK2. If he can do it, I can do it. I can play some CK2. I've got like 1,000 hours in this game, but I haven't played in 6 months. 6 months. I've got all the DLC because it's more like an obligatory thing that I just keep giving money to Paradox. Keep giving money to Paradox. You know where I'm going to start? I'm going to start over here. Who are you? You're High Chief Simwiat of Lendians? Polish Slavic, eh? Well, no, you're not him anymore. Jim of House Geim owns all of the land under him directly, and he can even have another one. Lucky Jim of House Geim. Jim of House Geim needs a focus. He is going to really like seducing people. Yeah, that's Jim of House Geim. We'll find him a very suitable wife. Arrange a marriage between you and Jim of House Geim. Yep, that's exactly what we want to do. What do we got? Important decisions. Worship the ancestors. Jim of House Geim can worship the ancestors? Where is this? Worship the ancestors. Make a sacrifice to your ancestors. Yes. You begin preparations. You decided to visit the shrine of the Holy Grove and make a sacrifice in honor of your ancestors. Definitely. Guide my sword in battle, prosperity and growth. Ancestors, share your wit. No, I want to battle my enemies' ancestors. She'll be mine. Welcome to Plus. Your checksum is valid. Thank you. So you asked your ancestors for military power and prowess in battle. Now it's time to present your offering. What will you give them in return? Oh, great forefathers, I willingly offer you my flesh and blood. Best way to start a campaign, start cutting bits of yourself off. There we go. You lay down on the offering stone. Oh dear, I'm just gonna have one-eyed. Oh man, I look badass. Your wizard and mercenary. I mean, Jim. Jim looks badass. We're gonna rename Sax. Sax shall be Geim. There you go. Geim. Geim is now the capital. Cow, you look mighty tasty. Would you like to be my vassal? You would. Jim, this guy's got 1,000 men, Jim, but we can still take him. Let's do conquest of Polid. Which one's got more holdings? Yeah, conquest of Polid. Declare war. Conquest of Podlays. Go. Yeah, we'll go fight there. No, go fight here. I don't mind fighting here either. Am I? Was it Guinea? There we go. We've got loads of awesome commanders. There's no reason that we should lose this, unless they get away, which they will. God damn it! There's no rush. Keep seducing her. Are you also at war with? You can't. Stop doing that to me. There's one thing I hate about. Stop sneaking wars out from underneath. It was my idea, guys. Stop copying me. It's not fun when you copy me. There's no rush, damn it! Pick a patron deity. Yeah, Perrin, God of War, because we are, or King of the Axe. War. We're honest Jim. There's no rush, apart from the fact that we're gonna go and, sleep with this lady. No matter what it takes, apparently. There's no rush! Tonight we offer sacrifices. Enemy realm is horrified. Sure. If I go kill you, I might actually have it. Finally! I'm just scarred now. There's no rush! Game! Can't. We've got one character to make a good video with. Jim of House Geim. There's the... Turn on the charm, the seduction begins. Jim's a very charming man. Okay, Galinda, can I catch him? Oh, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna kill him. Gonna kill. Surrender. We surrender under the tradition faction. High chief. Accept. Ha! Screw you, Brithinia. These are mine. My lands. My lands indeed. We won a war, and now he wants. Jim thinks that he's pretty good at this. Jim wants to be a king. Yeah, Jim wants to be king. King Jim. Confess midnight. Is this the yeah? She's greedy, patient. Quote alone in the kitchen. Greedy, awesome, brave, patient, attractive. Quote love poetry to her, Jim, with your forelearning. Then again, he's quite honest and forthright. So make a little suggestion. Virtue is strong in this one. We will crack her, Jim. We will crack her good. Jim will have his prize. Hey, Silesia, do you want to be an ally? Form alliance. No. No. But why? Why though? Oh, you sure you don't want to be my vassal? Well, guess what, mate? You're gonna be my vassal. Come on. Everyone go there. That's 500 men. A lot of guys are going to take like river crossing penalties and that. I don't care. Just charge in. There's no rush. Just pour the men in. Pour them all in. Jim's leading the battle. Go, Jim. Jim can almost feel my ancestors' guiding touch. What did Jim get? Jim got defender. That's not so great, Jim. You're supposed to be all rah and charge. And where are you going? Have I got shattered retreat turned off on this? There's no rush. Damn it, game. Jim will. And now he has flat terrain. Jim will have his day. There's no need to rush Jim. I can call in allies, but I'm not going to. I don't need him. Jim is proud. He has every right to be proud. I mean, look at him. He's a beautiful man. I have no idea why I'm making it. Find him. He's the one we want. No, Jim kills everyone he can find. Jim is cruel. He's also the impaler. But he's also dishonorable. No, Jim, you're supposed to be honest, Jim. No, what have you done, Jim? We might have issues. Oh, Jim, look, this person likes you better. Your wife is willing to be your seek an ally amongst her friends. Leave a note. Flirt with her discreetly, Jim. It worked. Need a new plan, Jim. You will have her. Anyway, declare war, subjugation. Let's go. This game is all about just bigger army kills smaller army. That's all this game. What? Can I catch the? Paranoid. Jim is paranoid. There's no rush. Damn it, game. Jim is a patient man. I mean, he's not a particularly patient man, but you know, he's only 21. He doesn't need to worry about getting everyone at once. Oh, something just formed over here. Plans. He formed Silesians. Are you my father-in-law? Would you like an alliance, father-in-law? Jim is growing. The kingdom of Jim. Disband all my stuff. Yeah. Duchy of Mazovians. What do I need for the Poland? Oh, father-in-law. How many men do you have? 1.75. Jim has more. Just because it's going to make amazing border gore. Jim wants Zambia. Jim, raise the troops, Jim. What Jim wants. There's no rush. Jim gets what he wants in time. Oh, I got a guy, which is good because I sort of need money. Jim, Jim, you need money, Jim. Yeah. Oh, Jim. That wasn't the ransom prisoner button, Jim. Jim doesn't need to rush. You need to fix this. Mod developers need to fix this, really. I declared the war first. He should. There's no rush. Jim doesn't need to rush. The game, honestly, there is no rush. What is this? I'm sorry, what? We have baby portraits now? What is this? What's the... Okay, sure. Come on, Jim, get there first. 12th of June, 17th of June. Ha! Jim siege. In fact, you can come help me. Help me do this. There's no rush, damn it. We're going to use the enemy's men to siege that province. We'll also use the enemy's men to. Oh, so fort 2, so I'm not going to do that. There's no rush. Jim isn't rushing his life. He's only 23. He might be in debt, but he's only 23. Jim doesn't need to worry about. No, we're sacrificing to Perun, obviously. Jim's a very devout man. Oh. I just got a free 200 gold. And I got just. You see, he's cruel, he's an impaler, but he does it for good reasons, don't you, Jim? Of House Geim. Does Jim care about non-aggression pacts? I don't think Jim cares. Jim's gonna do this. Jim, go. Break your non-aggression pact, Jim. Jim, declare war, Jim. Jim doesn't care. Jim wants to subjugate. Jim will have destruction and death and vengeance. Go, Jim. Go, Jim. It's time for Jim to reign supreme. Excellent. I mean, I've got incredible commanders. There's no way. Sorry, Jim's got incredible. Jim has the best. Jim hires the best people. Oh, he wants to come. He wants to come fight me, does he? No, I'm gonna go fight him then. Hire someone to find out. We're paranoid, so we're gonna have that anyway. Kill them all, Jim. That's a relief. No, she is mine. It is my baby. It must be. Kill them all, Jim. Yes. Murder, death, destroy, murder. Jim is victorious. I caught a guy. So we're gonna follow you straight. Where are you going? Gnesno. So don't give them a sec. Guards, oil up the rack. Oh, we're gonna lose the trait just. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, Jim. That wasn't gonna last with Jim. Let's be honest. Poznan? I'm going to Poznan now. Let's go kill you in Poznan. It's fine with me. I'm going to keep chasing you around. This was most of what my 2012 was, chasing around enemy armies. Got 88% war score already just from fighting his stack. There we go. We win. Jim wins. It's Jim's land now. Oh, Jim's vassals are okay here, but these guys, these are not Jim's friends. Jim loves Jim. I mean, look at that. Jim loves Jim. Everyone else hates Jim, for they just don't understand Jim. Prisoners. Odin, you give me 25 gold. Thank you. Carol? No, I don't care who Carol is. That was horrible. Okay. Bolshor? Bolshor? No one cares about Bolshor either. Ouch. Jim has an heir. Premislav of Jim. No, he's Jim. Every ruler needs to go out to meet the peasants in person from time to time, just to make sure they know you still exist, if nothing else. Oh, they know Jim exists. As you visit the locals of Upper Silesia, you speak very frankly about what you think of them, something that they took great offence in, it seems. Jim, what have you done? You look back to ensure that your guards are there to keep you out of harm's way, only to notice that they have all gone into the local tavern. Before you know it, the peasants begin to throw things at you. I could run to Chief Wisotes and hide there. Run for safety at nearby residents of Chief Wisotes and hope that they will help. Maybe I can outrun them. Yeah. Oh, Jim. One-eyed, one hand. All Jim. Not yet. 175 gold, Jim. Nearly there, Jim. And you will be an actual king. King Jim of Gaim of Poland. Hey, Jim. Jim did it. Well done, Jim. There we are. Become king. Yay. We are Poland now. Poland's strong. Jim, well, he's not actually strong, and I wouldn't mess with this guy at all. Look at him. He's like got a hook hand. He's one-eyed. He's paranoid. He's cruel. He's proud. He's honest. Oh, he's honest. At least he's honest about the fact that he wants to impale you. Jim doesn't want this little corridor, this dreaded corridor, at what will eventually be Danzig. So we're going to take Malbrocka off you, which is Marienburg. Thank you. Malbrocka, yeah. Jim wants this. Actually, we'll take Galinda first, and we'll join up our territory. Go, Jim, go. I don't think anyone would dare cross Jim. Jim would impale them for crossing Jim. I'm taking no attrition here, apparently. That's, I'll just assault that. That's mine now. This is now mine. Need more time to raise funds. You shall not have a single coin from me! Jim doesn't pay his debts. He's... Malgor... Moving on. 100%? You're piecing out already. I don't know if I can think so, mate. We're not done with you. Jim isn't done with you, High Chief Cyrillus of Luchfia. Jim isn't done yet. I swear I didn't do that. You all saw. I didn't do that. It stays. Oh, boy. Perfect. thanks everyone for watching. Give me a like, a subscribe. For of Gaim. Oh boy.